Hello there, friends, and welcome back. My name is Elizabeth, and we are on week 2 of my goal of writing 2 scenes per week. Because of the way my goal is structured, I'm counting weeks from Wednesday to Wednesday. Today's Friday. Should I have been writing the last 2 days? Yes, probably, but I wasn't. So, I now have, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days to write the next 2 scenes in draft 2 of my book. I counted them. I think there are approximately 3,700 words in the next 2 scenes, which equates to about 740 words per day. My math could be wrong. I'm not taking the time to look at my math again. I'm just trying to remember. Could be wrong. Who knows? So, scene 17. I'm working on scene 17 and 18. It's going to be the plan for this next 5 days. Scene 17 is one of the first scenes that I wrote in the first draft, which makes me feel like there's probably quite a bit of superfluous happenings going on, because I was just kind of like, getting into the groove of the story and the character and the world and the voice and everything, so I feel like there might be a lot I can cut, so it's going to be hard to actually count like 740 words every day. But in the end, I'll be able to tell you, how many words both the scenes end up being, hopefully in 5 days, when both the scenes have been finished for draft 2. That's the plan. But here's the thing. When I think about writing, again, my novel, I still feel, like... So all is not well in the world of Elizabeth. So hopefully I can force myself to spend the next 5 days working on these next 2 scenes in order to finish them for draft 2. This week hasn't started off very well because the last 2 days, I have not written anything. And I don't know why I get so much resistance, because it's not like I hate writing. I actually love writing. Is it that I hate myself? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I just don't believe in myself. Every time I sit down to write, I get crushed by all these inner thoughts that say, you're terrible, you can't do it, nobody cares, it won't amount to anything. And then I get frozen and I stop writing. A lot of times people also say you should just write through the block, and sometimes that's the right advice, but for me, a lot of times what happens is I feel worse when I write through the block, when I hate everything that I write. Sometimes it turns out okay and you don't hate everything that you write, but sometimes when you're writing through the block, you do hate everything you write, and then I feel worse at the end. I don't feel better. And then I kind of feel like I'm compacting the block and making it worse, making it last longer and harder to get through. And so usually what I end up doing is I just wait, I just wait, and then it takes me forever to write a book because I'm just like waiting for the block to naturally disintegrate and allow me to get back to it without hating everything that I do and see and think. But, I'm trying this new goal. I got this new goal. I'm trying goal setting for the first time with my novels. So, in order to, stick to it, might as well stick to it. I gotta try, Never really done goal setting before. I'm doing it now. So, I have 5 days now to write these next 2 scenes. 3,700 words, scene 17 and 18. Should have had 7 days, didn't write the last 2 days, so now I have 5. Wish me luck. Okay, it is now the next day, Saturday, February 10th. Did I write yesterday? No, I did not. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, so now it is almost midnight. Well, I edited the video that's gonna go up on Monday. That's something. I haven't scheduled it yet or made a thumbnail, but I edited it. I had filmed it yesterday. But, I read like the first 2 paragraphs of the 3,700 words that I need to read, in the next 3 days. And the first paragraph was pretty good, and then after the second paragraph, there was a line where I had written, apparently in the first draft, make better writing, so that's always a good sign. But also, it's now midnight and I'm really tired and I just want to go to bed, so can I keep saving these 3,700 words and condensing them down day and day and day? I don't know. I'm having a hard time. Maybe I should read. I don't know. Because, if I read another paragraph and it's bad, then I'm gonna have to fix it, and I'm not sure I feel up to fixing it. So we are having the problems, the problems. Alright, it's almost 1 a.m. I officially worked on 1,300 words tonight. not sure I was making them better writing. I just I crossed out some lines like with a strike through, but didn't delete them because I wasn't making. I'm not working on the line level, is what I keep having to remind myself. So far, I have worked on 1,300 words, which means I have 2,400 words left to do for the next 3 days. I'm feeling better, feeling good, but I'm going to bed.
Alright, it is now Monday, February 12th. Did I write yesterday? No, I did not. Why is that a theme? I don't know. It's the stress and the pressure, I think. Or something else? I don't know. But I now have 2 days to finish, I believe it's 2,400 words. Today and tomorrow, if I'm going to maintain my goal of finishing 2 scenes per week for the next, now, 14 weeks. This is only my second week in my 15-week goal. I shouldn't be struggling this much in the beginning, but here we are. I have started to get concerned that maybe when I was counting the scenes in Act 2 originally, I was grouping a lot more into what I was calling scenes. And so now that I'm working on them, I'm calling things scenes that are actually like small segments of what I was counting as scenes originally. I don't know if that makes sense, but if that's true, then in the end, I will end up having way more than 25 scenes in Act 2, and I might not be able to finish Act 2 in 15 weeks, even if I stick with my 2 scenes per week goal. I could just go through and count again, to see how many thereabouts scenes are in Act 2, but I feel like that will overwhelm me even more than I'm already overwhelmed. So, I'm gonna get further into my weeks of this 15-week goal. Don't know if you just heard my wrist pop before I decide to count again. Because I don't need to burden myself any more than I'm already burdened. So, hopefully, it's not a ton more than 25 scenes. I don't know. I mean, I truly don't know. It could be less than 25 scenes. I don't know. I just don't remember what I counted as a scene when I was counting originally. So now it's Monday. I have today and tomorrow to finish 2,400 words if I'm going to maintain week 2 of my 15-week goal of writing 2 scenes per week. Can I do it? I hope so. I don't know. At the moment, if you were to ask me, I'd say no. But it's It is now Wednesday, February 14th. It's Valentine's Day. So this video is supposed to go up tomorrow. My goal was supposed to be met by today, and I actually did meet my goal. I haven't been filming. I haven't looked at this footage at all yet, so I don't know if this vlog is only going to be like 5 minutes long. I don't know. But, so on Monday night, I finished scene 17. And I mostly just deleted like 300 words. And also like sort of adding connective tissue. I mean, I'm not like leaving things blank yet. Or in these 2 scenes. So then on Tuesday, last night, I was able to finish scene 18. And I deleted about 100 words net. So from the 2 scenes, they are now about 3,300 words, which means I deleted a net of about 400 words. The tone of the scenes is very different from the rest of the story's tone, and I know that's because scene 17 and sort of scene 18 was like one of the first scenes I wrote in draft 1. And I kind of like the tone, but maybe not. I don't know. But I also just keep having to remind myself that I'm not working on the line level in this draft. This is draft 2. I'm literally taking the chaos of draft 1 and just trying to turn it into something coherent for draft 2. I'm not working on the line. But I keep getting, slowed down because I keep getting down on myself because the line in this novel is, very bad at the moment. So, I don't know, but I did finish 2 scenes this week. 17 or 18 are now done for draft 2. I'm not going to remember now, but I pulled the next 2 scenes, and I think together they're about 2,700 words, I think. And it's not very many words, but the next 2 scenes are extremely piecemeal in draft 1 because I wasn't really sure what was supposed to be happening. So that'll be a project. So the thing is, I've been getting writing done, but I haven't been feeling good about it. And I want to have a day where I feel like, oh yeah, this is why I love writing. I haven't had that yet. But also, even with that, I am still getting things done. So, I mean, like, usually when I'm not feeling good about the writing and I'm feeling really blah, I just don't write. And so with this goal, I am making myself write and I am still getting things done, you know, to meet the goal. Who would have thought? But am I going to regret it later? Like, am I making the story worse right now? Should I be waiting to write when I feel better about the writing, like I usually do? Or is it better to just power through and get things done to meet the goal? I don't know, but I'm giving it a go. So I've got 13 weeks now left on my 15-week goal of 2 scenes per week. First 2 weeks have been a success. I have gotten 2 scenes done per week for the last 2 weeks. That's something. I wish I felt better about the writing, but I'm hoping that will come. We shall see.